Okay. Last time we were blinded by greed and was rewarded with this Federation cruiser, as well as a shoot on sight order from the Federation ships. Which is a bit of a problem because we kinda have to go back there. But fortunately we have a lot of ships, so it should be okay. I should probably rename some ships when I had the chance, but oh well. Alright, so how much fuel do I have? 600. What am I using? Hyperdrive. So I never actually downgraded the House of Austria into its support role, so let's do that. Oops. There we go. Okay. First things first, we need our delicious scram drive. Radar jammer is not as useful. I would like to have more shields if possible. We have big pew pew guns, that's good. We're gonna get stuck in Fetty space with just this much fuel. And we're basically gonna be forced to fight it out against whatever gets thrown at us. So 900 divided by, or 9 divided by 1.5, that's, I mean, if 6 is 4 jumps, then this is 6 jumps. So we should be on par with the rest of the fleet now. Of course, the question is which other ships are not. Okay, gunboats all have a range of 6. These guys all have a range of 6. Wow. Okay, I'm going to sell these guys off. Oh, fun thing I discovered. Holding down shift keys also works for the fleet selling menu, as well as the outfitters menu. So it is a okay, there we go. Oh god, this thing's slow as balls. I didn't pick up any new crew, did I? But that's fine. Okay. Yeah, there is essentially no location where we can stay that's safe, so we just have to make a straight jump to it. But yeah, we're not here to fight. Oops. Well, they're pirates, so let's stay and fight these guys. Also, I need to strip the guns from those things. Let's take a moment here to resupply, restock, do all that fun stuff. Like, on one hand, it's really not a good idea to travel without your fleet. On the other hand, any ships that, you know, is offloaded and is not on the current map is safe, so that's a thing. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Of course. Fine. I was kind of hoping they would let us land by virtue of this being like, you know, like a mission location. But hey, whatever. Okay, here we go. By the way, did you know that I am basically public enemy number 1 right now? Hey. A toast to Captain Carling and a marvelous new toy. May it bring us good information and swift justice. I'm just sitting there sweating and be like, yes, justice. Stop in Oblivion. Okay, Katia turns out to be a dirt belt native like myself from a planet named Hope. Hope got screwed by a super volcano. Okay. Was anyone killed? Probably yes, but how did you escape? Option was on the other side of the continents and no one was killed in the blast. It was a slow-moving disaster. 6 months to move 2 million settlers off-world. That's... Honestly, I think that's a lot of time, right? I mean... Yeah, probably fair to get half the navy. Autonomy. Okay. Yeah, Paradise Planets viewed the navy as their own private security force, so they got really mad when half the navy suddenly vanished to assist some dirty refugees. Fair-ish. Making the navy sound like heroes. Our fight isn't with the navy. Most of them are good people. I imagine most of the deep is also good people. So, well, that's fine. Us against the whole galaxy. Yeah. That's true. Like, to the best of my memory. Let's not get into more fights here. The richer you are, the less egalitarian you tend to be. Okay, we're gone. Yeah, sorry. I hope you don't mind us literally bribing a planet under your direct supervision. And also, I hope you don't mind us taking one of your friends. Cool. Nothing here. Alright, guess we should move on. Are there any other ships helping us search, or is it just us? I feel like at this point we may want some other ships doing this job. No, they've tried to keep the search a secret so the terrorists won't know we're looking for them. Okay. Some leads. We need Green Rock. Information on Green Rock. I have boatloads of money. Even a normal plate by now, I would have boatloads of money. You get the Brothers on Harmony. Ooh. Want to visit a monastery? Okay. You have some. How do you know these monks? I grew up and left the Paradise sector as a young idealist. I decided I want to take a vow of poverty, so I came to live with the brothers. But it turns out they also wanted me to take a vow of obedience and chastity. So is it the obedience or the chastity that you were unable to live with? All right, let's do this. Gertab. Is it Gertab? Yes. Let's buy some heavy metals and let's mosey. Hey guys. Bye guys. You will eventually get enough fuel to leave the damn it. To leave the system. I'm just gonna have to leave the rest of the fleet behind at this rate. Way too much unnecessary dangers. Okay. Are we all in position? More or less. Hey, it's a tomb of poison. It's dead now. Mine. I like clippers. They're not very useful, but I like them. Hard Hammer. Evening Ship. Draco's Plunder. Betrayal Hydra. Ooh, that's a mule. The Eye of Decay. Ooh. Big ass fleet. Big ass ship, isn't it? I think a mule only needs like 9 people. Okay. Oh, right. Right. I forgot. Normally, by this time, you're not an enemy of the state. David. Hi, I'm Terry. Pleased to meet you. It's Brother Greg here. Okay. There's only one guy called Greg in the entire monastery? Really? Charge of monastery outreach and ministry to pirate crew members. Okay. That sounds odder than a vigilante nuclear inspector, but I would understand why you would want to reach out to pirates. The average age of a pirate crew member is 17 years old, so they're anime protagonists, basically. And many are much younger than that. They're more like street kids and hardened criminals. Yes, but they shoot people. Which introduces and explains your situation. What do we have to offer in exchange for that information? Okay, so we are essentially trading information for less Navy presence. Yeah, sure. Why not? Every bad thing they can possibly imagine and praying that it would not happen. He starts praying for different people, praying for different things. That's fine. Alright. When did I have 500? How and what? Anyways. Equipment. So I suppose the big question is, we've essentially just decided to trade, like, information in exchange for the lives of free merchants, right? Because in many ways, without Federation support, that they're the ones who's gonna suffer. 2 shots cannon. Oh, look at that. Free Osprey. A gunboat too. Okay. We've overstayed our welcome. Yeah, the Osprey died. Ospreys really don't live for very long, if at all. Nope. I need a full crew to be able to capture another cruiser. And even then, it's very much so hit and miss. Whoa, Omen. Now it's dead. Psycho Love. You motley minded pumpian. So this is what I was kind of expecting back on Harmony before I remembered that I caused this myself, which is missions that force you to go to hostile locations. To go to inherently hostile locations give you a bypass in case you don't have the money to offer a bribe. Which is that the character who's with you will allow you to talk with these guys and, you know, not pay money for it. Poison Fortress. I'll be taking it over, thank you. Too many ships, too many ships. And they say keeping a nuclear program secret will take an incredible amount of resources or a very remote location with very good security. Would it? Any hints on where we should look? Sparsely populated planet with some abandoned deep underground mines. The Navy itself may have a nuclear arsenal. Okay. Alright. Let's reload all ammo. Stock up on pirates. Don't fall asleep in the hotels. Gotcha. So I suppose that means that in the day that we were here on Green Rock, everybody essentially stayed within their ships. Oh, bounty hunter. I wonder why bounty hunters could possibly be after me. Ooh. Slaughtered King. Mine. Gimme. Excellent. Yeah. This is arguably a small price to pay for a Fed cruiser. The fact that everyone hates me. Okay, 100,000 credits. A drop in the bucket. How much money I had to spend just to do this mission. No way the Navy has nukes. That's... seems a little naively optimistic. Anyways. Okay. 3 planets. Alright, let's do this. Sinster, Hopper, New Ireland. So... okay. I fervently believe that at some point I will be allowed to land back on their planets again. Were those fighters that were deployed? Gurtab, yeah, those were fighters that were deployed. Why did I have deployed fighters? Oh well, we'll go back for them. Hey, quarks. Quargs, I guess, but whatever. Ouch. Herod the Hateful. Hall of Blood. Cat O19s. Charon I don't care about. Halls of Blood I don't care about either. Herod the Hateful I could use though. Tower. It's just called Tower. Nighthammer. No target. Yeah. Okay. I like how they still pay us after what we've done. Let's continue to Hopper. Alright. Hopper. And in the meantime, take some equipment with us. Still hostile. Indian Queen. Rotted Pride. Ravager of Screams. Monsters Inc., basically. It's so soft. Babby the Horrible. Grey Fortress. Naughty Demon. That's a budget succubus. We out. Bell of Souls. Red Blaster, as opposed to the blue one. Dead. Okay, we're gonna hold for a second. Just got fuel, alright, let's go. Like, I only have a portion of my fleet, and we're still, like, bonkers powerful. Poison God, instantly dead. I feel like we should probably move. But... okay, we can all go. So let's go. Yeah. Here you go. Paying out the nose for this ship of mine, but it's worth it. One more to go. All right. So still nothing. Oof. Metals, okay. Charon the Hideous. Yeah, we're gonna lose ships. Like, that's just a fact we're gonna have to live through. Alright. We're back, guys. Death. I like when they have very simple, like, self-explanatory names. Okay, so this is most of the fleet back. Still in Peacock. Where the heck's Peacock? Oh, up there, okay. Ah, fuck. Alright, we're out. We out. Very harsh. Very hard. Too many ships. Way too many ships. Oh, look. We landed. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna lose ships in fights, but this is not one of those fights I want to have. Change in strategy. Underwater testing might be even easier than underground. Deep. Okay. Alright, let's go. Back to deep. Back to a location that doesn't want me dead instantly. Did I lose any ships on the transit? Yes, I did. Charon the Hideous. But then again, that was a new ship, so it's kind of understandable. Can we stay here for a little bit to get everybody caught up? Nope, we can't. Let's go. Let's leave. Go, 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 go. Yeah, they're gonna chase us, aren't they? Much as I like to pretend otherwise, I don't want to get into a fight if it's at all avoidable. Oh, that's a carrot. And this turned into a mess. Cool. Just what I wanted. Ow. Yeah, this is a mess. We out. Peace. Ay ay ay. Okay, so some of the ships got dinged up a little bit, but it's nothing serious. More importantly, we have a lot of ships that are just scattered everywhere, and that's kind of a problem. Anyways, okay. Nothing. Yeah, she's not happy. Well, I don't really care how she feels about this. What do you want to do next? One more try. Alright, let's go. Whoops. Alright. String of profanity. It's a match. The match is the one we took on Geminus too. Mid-June, just before the attack happened. It's a blatant atmospheric test. No way the Navy hasn't found this. True, we've seen plenty of ships here. Oh, for a janitor in the mess hall. Okay. It's so nice that this is how they do hires in the future. Okay. Alright, we're at least safe now. We made plenty of okay, never mind. I was about to say, we are safe from getting shot to death by enemy ships, but apparently somebody has an opinion on things. %. And this is better, 96.7%. Mine. that was arguably not the smartest thing I've done so far. But who cares, it's mine. Let's get out of here before they start shooting at us. We now have 2 Federation cruisers. Oh, one more jump. Dang it. At least I have more crew than just literally myself, so this is a lot easier than it could have been. Okay, there we go. He's arrived. All right. She's been funding this out of her own pocket. That's the last of her savings that she has paid you. I can give that back, you know. Even in normal situations, I still have more than enough money where I don't really need to be paid for this. All right. Yay! $300 credits per day. Okay. It's like my tenders in the very back. I need to organize this increasingly grotesque mess of a fleet display at some point. Alright, and seems that we have no more missions for now. Also, note these systems. Wonder what they're all about. But anyways, I'm going to take a pause for now and organize my fleet a little bit. And then we will find something to do, I imagine. Okay, well, for now. Later.